law requires that any vehicle on the road ought to be having a registered number plate from the Excise and Taxation Department of the Sindh government. And it should not be on the road without that.
According to various reports, there are a few hundred cars which get bounced around from department to department trying to get registered with the ENT department and have their license plate issued. License plates, however, aren't always as readily available as you would think.
The number plate must be issued to this individual immediately. You also know that for last almost 1.5 years, the government has not been issuing any number plates. Now it is unimaginable in today's world to think that a government does not know how many number plates it would need in the next, let's say 1 week, 1 month or 1 year, because this can be easily predicted and inventory can be maintained. This unfortunately has not been done. There is no technical hitch in this because the number plate making is a simple art or science for a country which makes nuclear bombs.
License plates are a vehicle's identity and proof of its legal registration into the Central Excise and Taxation Database. Fake license plates seem to be a growing pandemic that is directly linked to crime. With no way to check the veracity of a license plate on the roads, owners often take advantage of the disconnected, almost non-existent system. In a country that boasts of a booming IT sector, it seems somewhat incredulous that tech companies will not be able to work with the concerned department to kill the plague. The problem, however, seems to be that the concerned department doesn't exist.
We believe that there should be one department only who should be clearly having this responsibility. Right now that is not the case. It is some kind of a shared responsibility and therefore nobody is doing it. Second issue जो इसकी corollary है वो ये है कि if there was a department which had squarely this responsibility for ensuring that there will be no vehicle on the road which will be an illegal vehicle, then that department has to be reasonably equipped with technology. That should have the ability, should be linked with the Excise and Taxation Department's database, so that the moment he sees a car and he punches the number of that car, then he can immediately find out ये गाड़ी उस आदमी की है, रजिस्टर्ड इसने टैक्स दिया है या नहीं दिया, ये चोरी की तो नहीं है, इसका CNIC इस आदमी का ये है, and so on. The whole data comes on this. Regretfully, this facility is not available to the Sindh police, nor is it terribly keen on having it, because we know for sure that citizens have been telling them कि बाबा ये तो आसान चीज़ है ना, ये तो ले लो. I mean, if you can buy armored vehicles for 2 billion rupees, then you could invest a few 100,000 rupees into this sort of a thing and get it. But they are somehow mentally not inclined to move into a state of technology. They prefer maybe that colonial 100 years old system of some sorts. The databases of Excise and Taxation Department should be shared by police. अभी तो वो कहते हैं कि हम इनको क्यों बताएं कि हमारे पास कौन कौन सी गाड़ियाँ हैं. That the Excise and Taxation Department has a database in which your car numbers and your last payment date and your chassis number, your engine number, your CC of the car is written down, and the model and the make. Regretfully, it is not linked with Nadra's thing because the registration process, as I explained, did not have the biometric system in it, or does not have it. Database of all 4 provinces could also be easily integrated. These are not big scientific deals, and they don't require huge computers of any sorts. Once that is done, the police should be able to look at any vehicle and be able to catch them. Many countries have now adopted a concept of ANPR, which is an automatic number plate reader, which is a facility within the cameras which are placed on various points on the roads, which means that they can not only take a picture, but they can recognize the number, the digital number of the vehicle, and send that information to a central database. So many things happen. First thing that happens is that database knows that such and such a vehicle moved at such and such time from at that particular place, at that location. They might wish to find out, is this a genuine vehicle? Has it paid the tax? So that is again in turn connected with that database. So they immediately know that it is the legality of that vehicle. Second thing is that it's a great help in crime reduction, because they know who went in what car at what time at what place. For this you need to have the ANPR reading cameras, and you need to have a number plate which will be read by the cameras.